In this section, I'd like to talk about troubleshooting our end-to-end tests. It's going to be very common when writing end-to-end tests that something isn't going quite right and you really can't figure out what it is. A very common thing to do is to mistype one of your navigate to functions. So let's imagine that here, instead of typing in login, I'd accidentally typed in login2. Now this might be easy to catch, but if I had a more complex URL, it could be very difficult to know that I'd gotten the URL wrong. If I save and run this, we can see that the error message that I got is that the selector does not match any elements. This doesn't necessarily let me know that the page that I went to isn't the right page, but once I'm thinking along those lines, that does make some sense. So one of the things you can do to troubleshoot is to use the pause function. Let's go back into here, and after this navigate, I'm going to call the function pause. I'm going to go back and run my scenario again. And this time you can see it's actually halted. Now if I go to the browser window that Karma's running in, I can actually look and see that iframe that's running my site. And I can look and see at this point, I think I'm supposed to be at the login page, but I can actually see I'm not on the login page. Up here it tells you what my current URL is. I've also got this resume link I can click when I'm ready to continue. So looking at this page right here, it helps me to know what's going wrong. Now that I realize I'm not on the login page, I'm going to look at that navigate to more closely and see what might be wrong with it. If I fix this, go back and continue that, and then we'll restart this test. The browser is now paused, and I can see my login page. Now I know that I'm at the right place. So this is by far one of your best troubleshooting methods to use when writing end-to-end tests, is to pause the test at a certain point and check and see that the right thing is going on.